Once you come to friendly terms with the Lawrence clan, you should be in a good position to learn more of their possible...
Whoa! Leave it to Master Jean to come up...
Perhaps such plans have been... The name of the Lawrence clan member in question... It is said that he is difficult to get along with due to his temperamental disposition, but if we approach him calmly, then things should go off without a hitch. Thanks again for your help. If you run into any snags along the way...
I'll catch up. I'll catch up.
Who are you?
Hello! We're here too.
Hello? What's wrong? Huh. And I suppose you think that you can simply... Given that I don't... If you wish to address me. Now, if you're some...
That's etiquette? Paimon's never heard of something so complicated.
In former times, when people knew their place and respected tradition, and neglecting your manners would result in a... Look at the world now. Rules have been thrown to the wayside and manners forgotten. I cannot bear to see such degradation. What did you say? You dare question the... I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, myself and others of noble blood... Just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. Save your words. I find your manners and... Besides, I am in no way obligated to instruct... Now I have more pressing matters to...
So this is what Master Jean meant by difficult to get along with. Let's head back and talk things over with her.
If it isn't the honorary knight! I'm just on my way out. Huh? Judging by your expression, you must...
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment, but things seem to...
No need to get down. You just have to keep at it and never give up.
Master Jean asked us to build a connection, but it turns out that he's a peculiar kid.
Aha, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. He said you didn't...
You mean everyone in the Lawrence clan is just a big...
As aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. However, there is one exception among the Lawrence clan. My good buddy, Eula.
Buddy?
That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, but she's also captain of the Knights of Favonia's 4th company. Eula is special. She's not quite like the other members of her clan. In other words, however, she's well, in their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family. She's very easy. In fact,
Thanks, Amber. All right.
Good luck, you two.
Who would have guessed the Knights have a member of...
Let's fly.
Tui, what are they doing here? That why Yula would send that patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later.
You can't run! Get it together! Looks like I went too far.
You need to hurry up! This one's well done! You need to hurry up! Roast and fry! You need to hurry up! This one's well done! You need to hurry up! Roast and fry! You need to hurry up! This one's well done! You need to hurry up! Roast and fry!
Leave it up to me.
You need to hurry up! This one's well done!
Hold on.
You need to
Open fire!
cook this! Let's not waste time.
Take me up! Done! Fire in the hole!
I will end you.
Open fire!
This isn't good.
You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, do you? Do you have any idea how long I've been tracking these targets? And now you get to stake a claim. You think you're strong?
What?
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could, only to find you two already fighting the Fatui. Not only that, you are making quick work of them. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit. Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once.
Sorry, but I'm
Concern? Why would I be—
arch enemies? Wait a minute! You were saying how glad—
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort two strangers guilty of— which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble. My—
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
Yes.
Paimon thinks
You dare— Speaking of which—
this is the honorary knight of the— He's so obsessed.
I understand. But why do you mean to investigate him? I see.
No. This is an assignment from Master Jean. It's just an investigation. That's
To the everyday citizen.
hard to avoid.
Oh, so that's—
But
Curious. We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes for vengeance. It's been a while since I've encountered anyone as interesting as you. I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan. Only then will you
That's right. Amber told us to come and...
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easier to train when we're back in Mondstadt. We'll require other people. We can put that aside for now.
I'm confused. This... Still... Just sharpen my spear. I can't wait any longer.
Outrider Amber, reporting.
Ah, you finally arrived. There's no time.
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise, it'll keep bugging us.
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the ones who can't let things go. Don't worry. There's a time and place for exacting vengeance. Besides,
Yeah.
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Who knows how long it will be before I get to you?
Well, if you have so much...
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting... But you needn't worry, at least not whilst we're investigating this matter. I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, a man of moral... If Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such investigation will prove fruitless. But if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should bear the full punishment. I'm sure you understand. Good. Let's begin with your manner of speech.
Oh, Paimon's already learned some... Mark my words! Vengeance!
Not even close. And besides...
Hey! Paimon learned it from you! And it seems you don't respect the...
No, I've no need to trouble myself with such frivolous formalities. Here, for example, when greeting a friend, you could say, "As the morning dew greets the coming dawn, so do I greet you, my dear friend."
As the morning dew does what now?
However, such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Also, the party with whom you're speaking must be of approximately the same status as you. Morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value, yet also suggests that friendship between aristocrats is pure like water. Oh, no. You must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend could...
But didn't you just say my dear friend in your example? Paimon...
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set phrase that can only be used towards certain friends with whom one is acquainted, but not particularly close. It sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. So, another thing to remember. Aristocrats are concerned with face and being polite. However, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you were deliberately trying to estrange them. This is only the first step in making a greeting. After addressing one another, you then exchange courtesies.
Wait! This is... perhaps it would be better if you gave some real-life demonstrations.
Ah. Very well. Come with me. We'll choose some bystanders to converse with.
Oh, you...
You there, please acknowledge...
Huh? I can't make heads or...
Hold on. What did they always teach me? Whenever a dispute arises, protection of your family... Got it.
Is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strong? The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it. Like I said, I don't... And here's a word of advice. If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself if we talk any longer.
Hey! Don't
Wow, the Lawrence name really does carry...
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Please acknowledge... Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom... right. I mustn't look at you too long. Fine. You may spare—
Hey, stop bothering me. Then again,
Again? What's with this attitude?
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change. If I keep I'll remember— You there.
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, I mean, seriously, can't...
Please calm down. We don't want to cut.
I know she's even to this and if that wasn't enough, here you...
You have a— But mark my words.
Huh? You want to fight? I'm sorry, but listen here.
Forget it. There's no point in It's all right. This happens quite often. Let's find someone else to talk to.
Paimon thinks we've seen enough now. Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate.
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Even 3-year-olds know the story. I see this kind of attitude all the time. Don't worry. What with me, perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today.
So this is the way things are normally for you?
That's the way things are. As memories are carried in the city, at least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family. I have nothing to be discontented about.
Yeah! Why were you so willing to try—
Oh, that reminds— Let's leave it at that. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations.
No need! Right? We'll just have to roll. Let's just keep Eula from getting anyone else riled up.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. You're already halfway toward mastering aristocratic conduct. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. It stems from their taste for refinement. But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this. Come with me to Dragonspine.
Oh, are you taking me out?
to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain composed and... For example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward, but do so without a stain on their...
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the... Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake. Uh-huh. This is where you can finally apply...
You look pretty... Alright, let's get started. Remember, you must be graceful and elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air. That would be most unsightly. That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult. Remember, you...
Open fire! Let's fly!
Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated, at least.
Paimon almost didn't make it through.
Don't flatter yourselves. This scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, one would seldom have a chance. There's a ley line mon- True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of battle. My family set only the highest expectations. Let's proceed, shall... This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
Propagate!
Let's fly! Lockdown! Open fire!
Knock him down.
Take me up!
Well done. Your performance was most impressive. And you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragon spine surroundings. I'm starting to wonder if even I could have done the same. Given such an outstanding performance, it seems there is little left for me to teach you.
Like Paimon said, adventuring is our specialty. So, that's it for our training, right? Then let's get out of Dragon Spine before Paimon turns into a popsicle.
Hold on. I was commending the Traveler's performance just now. You, on the other hand, seem to have made...
What? You mean Paimon was also part of the training?
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about throughout the entire... Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Hey! Hey, that's not true.
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instructions. A cause for vengeance, perhaps. Now.
Huh? What is it? Are you trying?
Certainly not. Didn't you just say that you were freezing? Drink it and it'll help warm you up.
Oh, thank you.
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, that would ruin my plans for vengeance now, wouldn't it? So, dear friend...
Ah! Paimon knew something was off!
All in the name of vengeance. Now then, given that I already have something in mind. Let's pay Sarah a visit.
Just sharpen my spear.
I'll keep an eye on you.
Just sharpen my spear.
This is about to get messy.
I must leave no stone unturned. Get them!
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
We meet again, Amber! Seems we're just bound to run into you these days.
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But now that you're here, why don't we all eat together?
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal together. Come, take a seat. We can discuss my uncle's gift while we eat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization. Mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle? Hyman's never even heard that dish before.
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish. The old aristocrats seem to take a liking to it.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I guess it's become less popular over time. Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it gebratenes Fleisch mit Vengeance ever since. Ugh.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that constitutes grounds for transgression. Of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts contempt as much as she does.
It's fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary knight might misunderstand you. Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should take too seriously.
But I am serious, and I'll remember every transgression committed against me. Ugh, it's no wonder so many—
Hyman's starting to realize that Eula is actually— There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something.
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social
Well, no?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is. All right, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on, let's eat. The food is getting cold.
Oh, I'm stuffed.
No need. I've left them. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. All right. Next, you should pay my uncle a visit.
Aren't you...
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. It'd be better if you two went alone. Ah, yes. Please do remember to...
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness. Well, until...
Let's meet again. What an...
Here. And by the way,
I've been meaning to ask. No one could stand the sight of Eula when she was trying to speak with... But she seemed to get along fine with you.
the people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing... They're unable to see past her family. Therefore, they don't actually see Eula for herself. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of anything she tries to accomplish.
How come we were able to see...
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius headquarters, clamoring for Eula to give an explanation.
Whoa. So both sides...
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must have been. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius, they were able to quell the unrest. In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius. And in the eyes of the Lawrence clan, but she simply fulfills her duty as a knight, silently helping one person after another. People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little more fairly. I believe a day will come when...
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy. Though she might not. Take care.
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two. A few humble words, huh? Yes, that sounds appropriate enough. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook your previous misconduct for now and listen to what you have to say.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
Ah, a kindred spirit, I see. Yes, we must resist the blundering knights of Favonius. You are true and principled. Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well-versed in our etiquette.
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh, what an ordeal.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech? Ah, good. Very good. You are bright, and compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have potential. If you were of aristocratic blood, your prospects would be promising indeed.
By the way, we brought a gift. Paimon means we would like to present you with a small token of our goodwill.
Huh? Could this be? Gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small effort could you achieve such a dish. It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is, since it's nearly mealtime, I shall partake. Ah, yes, this aroma, just as I remember it, and this exquisite sour flavor. A delicacy that only us noblemen and women could appreciate.
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply that you come bearing a request. Wait, so you've come to know of this, too? It was meant to be a family secret. Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of unusual fortitude. I'm willing to place my full trust in you. Please, come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows like yourself. To see some friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the Lawrence clan to its former glory.
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
Well then, let's get going, shall we? You'll understand everything in due course.
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
Take me up!
sooner we're done, the better.
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden? Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher than theirs in the land of Mondstadt. And therefore, we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily. I see.
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they'd recognize us.
Let's proceed, shall we? I'll introduce you as my guest. As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving hurriedly is unacceptable.
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected.
Because we always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Huh. Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable.
Hold it right there. Who's this?
If you really must, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slight...
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must...
You dare question the...
No need to sound all high and mighty. Fine.
You're first. They don't dare to question you.
Of course, that is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask, is this? We mustn't bring just anyone in here.
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy.
Our plans are strictly confidential. Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius has been very active in Mondstadt recently.
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility. I must treat them with the proper mutual respect. The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such details. They could never understand the intricacies of our...
And what about this thing?
You mean Paimon?
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your activity in Mondstadt possible? Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been driven out by the Knights of Favonius. You must immediately...
Fine. I'll take your word. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you...
Oh, so that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see. Why is it so poorly drawn?
Excuse me? I'll have you know that shape.
I see. Crude, but...
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flag of the Lawrence clan will fly above the Knights of Favonius headquarters. The rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt, belong to the Lawrence clan.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over the details. We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also, be certain not to divulge our identity. There would be diplomatic consequences, you know.
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. And my new friend here. No one else will know of it. Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and Perfect.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
That's right! It's the honorary knight and...
So this was all just a
It's your own...
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh! We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never trusted these foolish aristocrats. No matter, we already have the intel we need. Get them!
We're running off in different
Knock them down.
You can't run! Well, you can't say this.
A worthy fight.
I slipped up.
Is that Eula?
Don't touch me!
It seems we finally caught up. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. And I thought you despised such... Furthermore, there is a rule in our family.
Ah, yes. Rings a bell. So what? I had no reason not to teach them.
You have brought shame to our family.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you are well aware that it was not the right thing.
Knight of Favonius? You still have a chance. Defeat... Then I shall plead with the family to...
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of Favonius to attack?
I shall say this one. The blood of the Lawrence clan
Since when have I ever complied? If anyone should... Had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make, trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare!
That's right. I've never experienced... But I am capable of... The Lawrence clan should never...
Oh, that is...
That's enough fuss for... Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive evidence?
Paimon took a peek at the...
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. I never suspected he could stoop this low. So stubborn. Let's discuss the... I condemn you!
I must collect myself. Harden up. Take cover.
More speed.
Use this.
Eye for an eye!
I must counterattack.
Crush! Shut up!
What an... This is trouble.
Crush!
Finally, so quiet.
ruin!
I must counterattack! This one will.
Beg for mercy. Let's fly!
An unfortunate fault.
More speed. Crush!
Too low. I will end you. Use this first. Harden up. That's this should be fun. Use this first.
Take me up!
It isn't time for a break yet.
Open fire!
That seemed to work.
Knock them down.
What an idiot.
Let's fly! Open fire! Malta! Lockdown!
That seemed to work.
Breaking
a sweat! Use this first. No slacking!
Fire! Fire in the hole!
That seemed to work. This should be fun. My duty.
Lockdown!
Use this first.
Eye for an eye!
This is trouble.
Shudder! Beg for mercy!
Loneliness of death.
Shudder!
That's where they put the diagram!
This here, huh? I guess there's no other option but to fight. You dare provoke me! Matui, come forth and dispose of them!
Take me up!
That seemed to work. You can't run from death.
Beg for mercy!
Harden up.
Shudder!
Harden up.
Beg for mercy!
What again? I must counterattack.
Shudder!
Finally.
This must be it. They may very well have already made a copy of it. But without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be no use in them attacking the city.
The Fatui wouldn't have...
True. But the Fatui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war. Their opposition wouldn't just be Mondstadt alone. Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll
Oh yeah! You said...
Yeah, about that. Because you stole my targets by attacking the Fatui I'd been tracking earlier, I came to exact my vengeance. You tried to do my job for me, and I'm here to return the favor.
Finally! In reality, you sensed that something might happen to us. You were worried about it.
My purpose was vengeance. You don't look too bright, but it turns out you have a knack for scheming. And mark my words, I'll...
Hey! What do you mean Paimon doesn't look...
You have seeded a deep enmity between us. Just you wait. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
Bring it on!
I like your fighting spirit.
Sure!
That you will. And make sure not to steal my...
I'm a little out of practice these days. Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
Good. Looks like overtime today. You can't run! Let's fly! Locked up! Open fire! There are a few interesting...
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
Lockdown!
Knock him down.
Let's fly.
Open fire! Fire in the hole! Lockdown!
Nice and spicy. Race you.
Take me up! Open fire! Open fire!
Let's fly. Get them!
them down.
Let's fly! Take me up!
Hold on to your hat.
Open fire! Take me up! Open fire!
I hear you've got a job for me.
Knock him down.
Lightning flash! Open fire! Let's fly.
Yeah.
Astra. Add Astra. Hand it out.
When you lose your way, gaining some altitude can bring some perspective.
Add Astra.
Welcome to the Cat's Tail. Ah, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What a nice surprise. Oh, and Sucrose the Alchemist. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm afraid of our...
Don't worry, Margaret. We're not here for that research. Sucrose. Oh, I just wanted to test out some hypotheses, and I needed some materials. But, we can talk about that later. Actually, Margaret, we're here to learn more about Genius Invocation TCG.
Ah, Genius Invocation TCG. We were just talking about that game. You see, more and more people have been gathered.
Allow...
My mistake. So it seems I haven't introduced you yet. This is Prince and Shuyan. They will be in charge of taking care of our TCG players.
I'm afraid I must correct you there, ma'am. Only Prince, the strongest and most formidable TCG player, the average player is incapable of grasping.
Wow!
How can you use such... Oh? What?
Seriously, how can he get all of that from a sim?
Yes, it was...
So... somehow Paimon doubts.
Uh-huh. Anyway, if you'd like to know anything about Genius Invocation TCG, then please ask Shuyan, who will ask Prince. Though I'd love to explain more myself, it's time for my daily walk. I'll let Prince play a game with you.
Just as a seasoned warrior can foresee the path of his opponent's sword, so too can I, as a TCG master, predict my opponent's every play. It would be improper to pit a newcomer to the art... That's what Prince said.
Oh, Prince doesn't want to play with us, huh? Fine, then...
I'm sorry, but from the day I met the mighty card master Prince, I swore an oath that my hands would live solely to...
If Prince is unwilling to play, then I guess we should look for an alternative.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. What if... Huh. Why is it that every seriously?
What can I say? Anyway, I see you've been working hard, so I thought you could use a break. So why not come over here and teach these customers the rules of Genius Invocation?
Ha! Yeah, what kind of break is that? I'd rather not. Oh, why are we letting all these loafers come in here to play Genius Invocation TCG anyway? All it does is you know, if drink sales keep... Looks like my first step into destroying Mondstadt's alcohol industry should be stamping out this...
My dear, you are quite mistaken. You said it yourself, a clear mind is necessary to win. Soon, their thirst for victory will overcome their thirst for alcohol. Prince speaks the...
Could it really?
Sure, why not? Alrighty then.
But Shuyan...
Shuyan, drink mixing, now.
Okay.
Ooh, alright! We'll need some space to learn. Let's go to that empty table. Yet? What's with the blank stares? Come on! Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards!
That's right. We have some cards that I received.
Yeah. You're gonna need a few more... Okay, let me think. To learn... Oh, that reminds me. A few days ago when I was closing up for...
Are you sure that...
It's already been a few days and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who knows? Maybe he left them here on purpose. Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me.
Alright, so now?
Yep. So, are you ready to... Alright. Welcome to the world of G. Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your opponent. Pew pew pew! Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards, victory shall be yours! Now then, you're gonna need a character on the field to start with.
Let's finish this, swiftly.
First, we roll 8 element. These dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions. Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase. During the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various actions. Of course, the most common action is to use character skill. Not bad. You just make during the action phase, both sides will take turns making their moves. After you use this. And as you can see, once the enemy... Now, so we're... That was... But the game... In that case, let's... After you end round, you won't be able to do anything else this round. And once everyone chooses end round, we can... All right, here we... And a fresh new... Ooh, that's some terrible luck. But don't worry, once per round... When the action phase begins, the player who first chose, this means that's alrighty then. Each time you use a skill, your character will... Once D-Luke's entered, never mind. D-Luke's normal attack only needs one. In any case, your normal attack... It's time to... In an actual game of Genius Invocation TCG, you need to use multiple character cards to form a party. Next up... Oh, it seems like any move... When you deal cryo...
Dodge this!
Good! Now our opponent is affected by different types of an elemental at the moment. Oh, that... Normally... Now, if in this case... You can spend... What?
Let's finish this, swiftly.
Switching characters is an action, just like using a skill. So once it's done, it's... Most skills can Alright then, now that D-Loop... Because the opponent is up when triggered, this will allow you to deal... All right. Next, these cards, each time a map... Uh-oh. Seriously? We still don't have any usable dice even after that reroll? Well, don't underestimate... So playing this action card will require 2 of these. Some other cards we'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. For now, just... So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Fast actions do not end your current turn. Simply put, but wait. D-Luke's elemental skill costs 3 pyro dice, and right now, we don't even have... Well, not a problem. This is where we... By discarding 1 card and this... Sometimes, you won't be able to perform any actions you want to because you didn't roll the elemental dice you wanted. Oh well. Moving on. Ingenious invocation. In this case, just like playing... Come on, hurry up! Well, it... Because you have the... Now, cook! At this time, once you have let's see how you do.
Let's go.
Hey, look at you! You can preview. Check it out. All your opponent reference this. Well then. Wait. Every time you remember.
This will be interesting.
Free!
This will be broken in time.
Let's go.
What we just played was an adventure challenge designed specially for new players. Genius Invocation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode, with a fixed deck for each challenge. But the rules are all the same. As long as you understand the basics, then you should be able to take on any of those rowdy...
Although I feel that...
That was quite the detailed explanation. I didn't know the Cat's Tail's famous mixologist had such an eclectic skill set.
What? Oh!
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
You snuck in without making a sound! Anyway, what are you doing here?
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, you have some collaboration with my winery. I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with Mark.
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now, you might still catch up.
Never mind, it's nothing urgent. In fact, I think I'm now more interested in this card that you're using to teach them the game.
Wait! This... It's Diluc's character card!
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation TCG, seeing this particular card is first.
A customer left it behind a few days.
Oh? And what?
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face.
Eye patch, you say?
Gah! I was trying to give the opposite description, but...
Don't worry. Somehow, I don't think he'll be giving you any trouble over it.
So, what about the Diluc character card?
I don't mind. It's just a card with my image.
I didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with Genius Invocation TCG.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned. I was hoping we could play a game, but it's getting late, and someone has some explaining to do. We'll have... Good. Then I'll take my...
You know where the door is. Don't let the door hit you where Lord Barbados split. Uh-oh. Guard Captain.
I hope Kaya will be alright. Well, now that we are familiar with the rules, why don't we try playing a game of Genius Invocation?
Ooh, 2 new players having their first ever duel. But, in order to play an official duel, you need to have 3... Remember, a complete...
Then... let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, Diluc, and Sucro's character card. All right.
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried previously, in a duel, you're at the same time.
Ready when you are.
Stand clear.
Wish your luck.
6308. According to the rules, it costs dice and energy to unleash an elemental burst. Enhanced Animal Module 75! Enhanced Animal Module 75!
Let's finish this, swiftly.
Need to make adjustments. Darn, I didn't factor that into the equation.
There can be no excuse or defeat.
Okay. One character card defeated.
Where did I go?
Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Free! This doesn't look good.
Stand clear. Every decision is a That's not how the rule. Oh, I am sorry. I was beaten fair and square. I know that. I just can't stand losing. But it was a fun match.
Paimon didn't know you could get...
I always get a... It's like that with my research.
Playing cards is no different. Each game you lose...
But...
a losing... Besides, Sucrose, you're already made...
Thank you.
Good! Having fun is the main...
I'll definitely be...
Alright. I think you should have all the... Burning Mondstadt's wine industry to the ground keeps me pretty busy, you know.
I see. So you have now grasped the rules of Genius Invocation TCG.
That's right! The Traveler, Sucrose, and Paimon...
Sobering words from Prince there. But I'm afraid he's right. To become official players recognized by the Genius, it's just basically...
So...
I agree. Although...
Same way you can...
A well-trained ear is a basic skill expected of anyone hoping to become a TCG master. Sucrose. But, yes, my goodness. Completely slipped my mind. I'm lucky to have Prince here to remind me. Everyone who wants to start playing Genius Invocation TCG is entitled to claim a free casket of tomes.
Oh, Timaeus mentioned it, didn't he? It was from...
Oh, that's right! The soul of an ancient TCG... So the casket of...
Well...
Oh! Paimon can guess what you're gonna say next! The reason they consent...
That would mean an extraordinarily...
Darn! What a letdown. Alright.
Probably for the best. If Prince and I were responsible for handing them out, knowing... Okay, so go and see Margaret to claim your casket of tomes, use it to find another player, beat them in a duel, and then come back here.
But even for the Traveler, that's only 2 wins.
Excellent plan, Prince.
Hello, you three. Has little Diona finished teaching you the rules of Genius Invocation? Ah, I see you're here for your casket of tomes, aren't you?
So this is a...
That's right.
Yeah, well...
True. So I'm glad that these... You're not wrong.
All right. In that case, I'll go find some people to play against, too. Let's meet back at the Cat's Tail in a while. Thanks.